Good morning, everybody. We have some breaking Jets news on this Wednesday, September 10th. The New York Jets just made a move that I can tell you right now Jets fans are going to be happy about. Aaron Glenn sending a message, his first big-time disciplinary move as the New York Jets head coach. We have some breaking news this morning. Ladies and gentlemen, let's get right into it and not waste any more of your time. What is the breaking news? I'm sure some of you guys don't even know. It broke this morning, early in the AM at 7:50, courtesy of none other than Brian Costello from the NY Post. Shout out to Kaz for the scoop. We appreciate it. The Jets are planning on releasing Xavier Gibson today, per source. Gipson had the costly fumble on Sunday, and now the team is moving on. All right, so that is crazy. And the only reason why I say it's crazy is that Aaron Glenn, man, this is one of those moves that is a defining move as a head coach. He's a man of his word. Because what Aaron Glenn said after the game on Sunday against the Steelers is, if you are a player on this football team and you are costing us games, you will not be here. He wasn't kidding. That wasn't a warning. Or maybe it was, but it wasn't a warning like, Gipson, you better get your act together. It was like, Gipson, you're done. So the Jets are planning on releasing Xavier Gibson. This is a player that I don't think any Jets fan even wanted to make the team. And listen, you feel bad for the human side of things here. You know, Xavier Gibson has lost his job. But at the same time, nobody wanted him to make the team to begin with. Nobody did. We all wanted it to be Jamal Pritchett for a reason, folks. And now I'm expecting it to be Jamal Pritchett to be the kick returner. But this shows you the type of coach Aaron Glenn is. He's not messing around. This is kind of crazy, man. I'm not going to lie. Shout out to Brian Costello again for breaking this news. Good morning, everybody. Welcome on into Jets Media. My name is Richie. If you're new here, don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you did not already. Really do appreciate it. He had one moment in 4 years. Yep, this picture on your screen is that moment. He literally did one thing for this Jets franchise in his debut in the NFL, and he has done nothing since. And, like, it's one thing to bench Xavier Gibson, right? It's one thing to tell him, like, hey, Gip, you know, you cost us the game. You're going to be benched until you prove it in practice. No, he's off the team. like that's real discipline. That's a coach that's not afraid to make these type of moves. And you know what else this does? This is sending a message to the rest of this squad that if you are a player that costs games with discipline and boneheaded stuff, right? Mistakes happen in this league, right? There's going to be a fumble from somebody that we love. There's going to be a turnover. There's going to be a penalty. But there has to be discipline behind it. And Xavier Gibson was already on thin ice. He shouldn't have been on this roster to begin with. Nobody thought that he was going to make the team. And now Jamal Pritchett's going to get an opportunity. And also, I didn't even see him on the field as a wide receiver either on offense. So it's not like the Jets are going to miss out on that. But if you're just tuning into the show, we do have some breaking news courtesy of Brian Costello. Xavier Gibson is done. Done. And you can argue, like, you never know what would have happened. We could play the what-if game. But if Xavier Gibson did not fumble that kickoff, who knows? The Jets could be 1-0 right now. 1-0. And I know so many Jets fans feel the same way right now. It's like, oh my gosh. I've never felt like this is such a weird feeling after a week one loss. Usually week one losses, we're like, same old Jets, we stink. Here we go again. But no, that week one loss felt a little different, man. It's because of this guy, Mr. Justin Fields. And that's what makes it so frustrating. And Aaron Glenn sees that. He's like, hey, we actually have a guy here in Justin Fields that could actually put up points. Okay, we got to make some disciplined moves here. Now, again, the offense was just fantastic. It's one game, but we're going to get into that in this show. We are 100% going to break that down in this one. There's a lot of things I wanted to break down in this show because I don't know if you guys know this, but the Jets offense ranked number 1 in the NFL by PFF. The New York Jets right now have the best offense in the league. It's one game. I get that. I am not expecting the Jets to finish the season with the best offense in the league. But when was the last time the Jets were ever ranked number 1 in any offensive category? That's craziness. The Jets have been bottom 10 in the NFL scoring on offense for 10 years in a row, 9 years in a row, whatever the case is. There's real potential here. And the Jets gotta figure out the issues because if we have an offense that can actually put up points that effectively, boy, oh boy, there's going to be some disciplinary moves. Accountability, Brandon Stevens, you better watch out. Absolutely. Now, Brandon Stevens, I do think the Jets are going to give him an opportunity to kind of prove himself, but the Jets got Azareye'h Thomas waiting in his shadow. So if Stevens keeps struggling, if we continue, and we're in week 5 and Stevens has had bad game after bad game after bad game after bad game, there could be a change happening. No doubt about it. But folks, if you're just tuning into the show, do not forget to hit the like button on your way in because we have crazy news that just came out of Jets land, and that is the release of Xavier Gibson, according to Brian Costello. The Jets haven't officially done it, but according to Kaz, it's happening, and that's not something that I'm sure Kaz would kid around with, right? He already has an article out on the Post. Jets cutting Xavier Gibson after costly fumble in season opener. Kaz with the scoop. How about that, man? How about it? Now, Jets fans, what's your thoughts of this decision from Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji? Let me know right now in the chat. What is your thoughts of this move? Ryan King comes in with a $2 super chat. Says what we're all thinking. This is such a Bill Parcells move. Yes, exactly. I mean, Bill Parcells was all about discipline, all about accountability, did not care. Now, unfortunately, I was not able to witness Bill Parcells because I was born in 1998. But I've heard all the stories. And even from Aaron Glenn himself, this is, like, I can't stress enough how this is the exact type of coach we need as a football team, man. This is the exact type of coach. I don't know what else to say, but it feels like we finally have a guy that is riding the ship the proper way, man. Discipline. Our last previous coaches, man, they're scared to make these decisions for whatever reason. Saleh would have never done it. And Jets fans were questioning this move even like when the 53-man roster decisions came out, man. We were questioning it then. We're like, what? What's with this move? Why is Gipson on the team? But nope. Not anymore. Not anymore. Oh, look who it is. Jake Asman. AG has big balls. Respect the accountability, baby. My boy Jake Asman is in the chat with the $2 super chat. Jake, appreciate the super chat, my guy. Oh, my goodness. I know Jake loves this. I know my boy Jake Asman's loving this news. Excited to have Jake Asman on the Jets Roundtable tomorrow. If you guys did not know, the Jets Roundtable is back, and we have a brand new YouTube channel. It is Jake Asman and Mr. Matt O'Leary talking all things New York Jets every single Thursday. We're even considering doing more shows, so stay tuned for that. I'll drop that channel right in the description right now. If you guys want to go support the Jets Roundtable, it was a lot of fun having Jake and Matt on there. And they'll be back on the channel tomorrow, every single Thursday, 3 p.m. EST. Make sure you guys check out the Jets Roundtable. Link in the description. AG got big balls. You best believe that. You best believe that he does. All right? We also got a intern of Roundtable Sports making some content on the Jets Roundtable. Go show my boy Matthew Wilson some love. He's getting into the swing of things and making content. He's my guy, and I'm excited to watch him grow. Really talented. Really talented. Excited to watch him continuously grow. LaSalle with a $5 super chat. Is anyone being activated from the practice squad after Gipson got cut? I mean, you would assume it's Jamal Pritchett, but the Jets haven't made any moves yet, right? They haven't made any official announcement. So that's the next step. Who's going to be elevated? Who's going to be activated to the practice from the practice squad up to the active roster? And I think it'll be Jamal Pritchett because he's the guy that was competing for that spot. He's the guy that was competing for that spot. Hit that like button. We appreciate you guys. Thank you guys so much for all of the donations in the chat right here. All right. Thank you, LaSalle, for the $5. CT's Finest comes in with a super chat. I'm sorry, I would have released Brandon Stevens instead. Now, yes, this is the other guy that Jets fans cannot stand, but it's not easy to cut Brandon Stevens, my man. He signed a contract in the offseason where you would lose some money. Xavier Gibson is easy to cut from a financial perspective. And as bad as Brandon Stevens was, like, that's a guy I'm willing to, like, give him at least a few more games to figure it out. This is someone, Brandon Stevens, you want to bench. Because if you release Brandon Stevens, like, that would be a little extreme. if we release Brandon Stevens, that would be a little extreme. I'll be honest. Now, I'm not defending him. I'm not saying he's a good football player. But that's a position that you don't want to just mess with. And all of a sudden, you release Stevens, you bring in a rookie, then maybe he gets hurt, and then we got no CB2 at all. But yeah, Brandon Stevens on a short leash, though. He's a bench candidate, 100%. So we have some breaking Jets news. If you guys are just tuning in, we're live on Instagram now for the first time this morning. Just click the live button on Instagram. Xavier Gibson is officially gone. All right, Brian Costello announces on the NY Post that he's done. Done. Released. You guys let me know your thoughts. AG is not messing around, ladies and gentlemen. How refreshing is that? Jetted out with a $2 super chat. Hey, coach, that's a coach and not a stepfather. Oh, man, that's funny. It's true. It's true. Shout out to Sala over there in San Francisco getting a dub. Finally, a coach that's not afraid of making the necessary moves for us, right? It's refreshing. It's refreshing. It is refreshing to see that, Tyrex. Thank you so much. I was expected to be live for a completely different topic this morning that I'll save, I guess, for either later this evening or tomorrow. But, man. And for the people that, like, are wondering why he got cut, right? Like, Xavier Gibson on that fumble, he made such a fundamentally incorrect move on that kickoff. It's not that he was, not protecting the ball, but he was running to the left sideline with the ball in his right hand. That is football 101, bro. If anybody played football growing up, that's like one of the first things you learn. I remember learning that as a kid when I played football. Put the ball in the left hand when you're running down the left sideline. Put the ball in the right hand when you're running down the right sideline. It's that. And he had the ball in his right hand running to the left, and that ball's exposed because everybody's coming from the middle of the field. Everybody's coming from the middle of the field. The ball is vulnerable if you do just that. And that's exactly what happened. Knocked the ball out, fumble, game was over after that. CT's Finest just became a member of Jets Media. Thank you so much, my guy. I appreciate that. Shout out to CT Finest sending in a $5 super chat, and now he's a member of Jets Media here on YouTube. We appreciate you, my brother. Welcome to the team. What's the defense rank? The defense is not at the top like the offense, tell you that much. Middle of the road and then bottom. Passing, bottom. Run defense actually looks pretty good. The run defense doesn't look bad so far. And it's just week 1, so there's not a big sample size here. But, yeah. He also fumbled twice, exactly. Guys, he fumbled. The second fumble was, honestly, you can say worse. You can argue. He didn't lose it because McCrary Ball, our special teams captain, was able to jump on it, luckily. But did you guys see the other fumble he had? He had a good return, and he had just the kicker to beat. And he trips over himself, falls to the ground, nobody touches him, and he drops the ball. Ball's live. If the Steelers were able to pick that ball up, it would have been their ball. But luckily, McCrary Ball was there and picked it up. And I want to give a shout out to McCrary Ball real quick because he was a special teams captain. He is the special teams captain. And he forced a fumble. He had a fumble recovery. He looks like a special teams ace. Just want to give him some love. Special teams is a phase of the ball that we need to absolutely prioritize as a fan base. And McCrary Ball, man, he forced the fumble. Now, the Jets did not recover the fumble. The Steelers picked it up. But he got his helmet on the football, forced one. He recovered the fumble. I like McCrary Ball. I like McCrary Ball. And he's also playing defense. He's a third linebacker. So I see you, McCrary Ball. I see you. I see you. Let's embrace this new era. It is a new era, man. These little moves matter, bro. They matter. If you're a Jets fan and you're waking up this morning seeing this means something. It's such a microcosm, like small little thing, cutting a player, but it sends a message. This is like Aaron Glenn's first putting the hammer down. This is Aaron Glenn's first opportunity to put the hammer down. You costed us the football game, you're done. You're off the team. Like, that's great. That's awesome. That's like real. Like, we want our players to fear the coach in a way. Not fully, but Robert Saleh was like everybody's buddy, right? Adam Gase was just a moron. I don't even want to, come on. And then Todd Bowles, I think Todd Bowles used the Jets as experience so he can go be a great head coach for Tampa Bay. Whatever. But the discipline is something Jets fans have been waiting for. And it's refreshing that we have a coach that is not afraid to make the move. Because another coach like Saleh or someone else, doesn't really matter who, they could have went up to Xavier, put his arm around him like, it's all right, buddy. That was a bad play, but you'll get him next time. Just don't do it again. No. That's not how you coach in the NFL. That's not how it works here. That's not how it works with the Aaron Glenn-led New York Jets. And now the rest of these players, they're looking at each other like, damn, I can't make no mistakes. Now, it's not going to be an extreme. Like, right, say hypothetically Garrett Wilson has a costly fumble Sunday. It's not like he's going to get cut, right? But it was because it's who it is, Xavier Gibson, who shouldn't have even made the team to begin with. All right, so definitely some crazy breaking news here that broke this morning. I'm definitely, I don't want, shocked isn't the right word, but what's the right word to describe my feeling? Trying to feel like, what word? It's not shocked. It's more relieved. I don't know. It's what you want to see, basically. This is exactly what you want to see. I got to find the interview from Aaron Glenn because he spoke after the game and said, if you are a player that's costing us games, you're not going to be here. And some people were calling out Glenn. He's like, now Glenn is saying this. Is Glenn all talk or is he serious? Is Aaron Glenn just going to say these things in the press conference or is he going to back up his actions? And boy, oh boy, did he back up his actions. What a message. What a message that he just gave us. If you guys want to call into the show, the link is live. And if you're watching on Instagram, if you're on Twitter, if you're anywhere else, come through to YouTube. That's where you can get the access to call in. Wow. Xavier Gibson released. Can you imagine that? Jets fans are feeling some type of way right now, man. Because this is also something that every Jets fan wanted to see, by the way. This is something that every Jets fan wanted to see. And if you're new to the show, folks, don't forget to hit the like button and subscribe to this channel. We will be live on Sunday for the watch party against the Buffalo Bills. That's going to be a lot of fun. Being live for the game. I missed being live for the game week 1 against the Steelers because I was at the game. But, man, we got some interesting breaking news to talk about. New sheriff in town. Whoo! You best believe that. That's what it feels like right now. That's what it feels like. Folks, if you're fired up about this news, hit the like button. All right? I'm feeling generous on this Wednesday morning. I'm gifting 5 Jets Media memberships to the chat, baby. That's what I want to do. If you guys want to follow suit, if you want to give back to the community, you guys can gift memberships. And what the memberships do, it gives you exclusive content. It gives you an opportunity to have exclusive emojis in the live chat. Congrats to Dalt, James, Snoopy, Quick Dolo, and Brandon becoming members of the Jets Media faithful. Spam the Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji emojis if you are a member of the chat, folks, because they just made a big-time move that sends a message to the rest of the NFL. More importantly, the rest of the squad. All right, so spam the Aaron Glenn and Darren Muji emojis in the chat if you are a member of Jets Media. If you want to become a member, feel free. If you want to gift any members, that would be greatly appreciated. A great way to give back to the community here on Jets Media. All right, I want to get into some callers. Let's do it. We got Gator gifting a Jets Media member. Look at that. Gator, I appreciate you, my man. Congrats to Art is the Director, was gifted a membership from Gator himself. Very kind of you, Gator. Thank you so much, my man. I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that. The community appreciates you. The community appreciates you. Now, I'm curious. The call-in link is going to be interesting. I'm very intrigued to hear what Jets fans have to say about this, man. Richie, loving the early content. Yes, so we have a new daily show. It's the season, man. I don't mess around with season content. Early morning shows, Monday through Thursdays, all right? So stay tuned for that. Hit the notification bell so I can notify you to get out of bed. Come watch. Or you're at work. You gotta watch the show. All jokes aside, man, I appreciate you guys. Get Pritchett back here. I agree. All right, let's get into some callers. First up, we got my boy Josh. What up, Josh? Good to see you, bro.
Yo, what's up, Richie, man?
Drive safe, man.
Yes, sir. It's been a long time, man. So the first thing I want to say to you and to Jets Media and the whole Jets fan, man, so I haven't been keeping up with the Jets in the off season. I actually stopped watching the Jets week 7 of last year. I was just so fed up, man, with the Jets, man. So I just took a long break off them. So don't get me wrong, in the off season I have been seeing everything like our new coach Glenn and all the new pickups, fields and everything. I've been keeping up with it, just not have been on it like how I used to in the past, man.
Yeah.
But so far, man, I love what I'm seeing, man, from the Jets. Even though that was a tough-ass loss, man, I can't. But I'm not going to lie. The Steelers, they really took that game from us, bro, because we had hella opportunities that we could have won that game. But
I know, Josh.
Like the Xavier fumble, the Stevenson horrible game for him. And so, like, we just had that game in the bag, man. But so far, man, I love what I'm seeing. The energy is it feels different. I'm not completely 100% sold yet because it's still week 1 going on.
Yeah, we got to wait.
So
I
we
agree.
got to prove ourselves, man. We definitely got to prove ourselves.
Well, Josh, I just got to say this, my man. It's great to have you back. I missed you, and I'm happy that you're back on the show. I'm noticing we got a lot of people returning when the season begins, and that's what it's about. So I hope you're all good at home, my friend. Much love to you. Send love to the fam. That's my boy Josh. He's been a loyal Jets Media subscriber for a long time, so I appreciate the call, Josh. Much love to you, my guy. Man, it's good to see the familiar faces back in action. So if you guys want to call into the show, click the link at the top of the chat. And don't forget to hit the thumbs up button if you did not already. We're talking latest Jets news. And the latest news this morning is that the New York Jets are expected to release wide receiver Xavier Gibson, who also just so happened to be the man who was responsible for fumbling the rock. And giving the momentum all the way back to the Pittsburgh Steelers in that game. Just absolutely brutal. Witnessing that live, bro. I saw him fumble, and I just had a pit in my stomach. Crazy. Good morning, Richie. I enjoy watching your channel. You do a great job. Thank you so much, Linda. I appreciate that. I really, really do appreciate that. Let's go. Curious if this coincides with a wide receiver 2 trade. I wouldn't be shocked, man. I think that the Jets, they're aggressive. I don't know about the Jacoby Myers situation anymore. He went out there and balled. But definitely curious to see if that levels up or not. But I definitely feel like what this Jets team is about right now is discipline, and they're also going to be making some moves. And guys, I had so many topics that I wanted to talk about in today's show. I have so many topics. Okay? Because I don't know if you guys realize this, but Armand Membu ranked the best offensive tackle in the NFL after week 1. I can laugh. Like, that's crazy, bro. What? That was the matchup where I'm like, all right, Armand, you get a pass for me in week 1. Because in your rookie debut, you have to go against TJ Watt. If you struggle, you get a pass. And he's like, you don't got to worry about that. I'm going to go out there and dominate. He dominated, guys. Shut him down. Like, he wasn't just out there doing his job. He was mauling people. That was the best rookie offensive tackle performance in this debut I've ever seen. Better than Mekhi Becton's. Better than Olu's. And Olu had a really good, I don't know. No, Olu's best game as a rookie against Seattle. I don't think that was his debut. But point still stands, dude. What a debut, man. Oh, my goodness. Is he going to be that dude all season? And, dude, we lost AVT. People were telling me that the season's done when we lost AVT. And I told some Jets fans, the people that were telling me, wah, season's over. Wah. I told them, grow up. Come on, man. We got to embrace the mindset of Aaron Glenn. You're going to let defeat and adversity and one injury just ruin the season for you as a fan? Come on, man. I'm never somebody to tell you how to fan. Everybody can be a fan the way they want. But for the people that was telling me that the season's done when AVT got hurt, like, yeah, that was a terrible injury. I was pissed off about it. I was upset. But why don't we let this team figure out a way to deal with adversity before we're just quickly to cry about it and whine and say the season's over before it begins and same old Jets. We can't have anything nice. Joe Tippmann sliding the right guard could be the best thing that happened for him. And Myers didn't look too bad at center. I think Joe Tippmann may have to stay at right guard for obviously for the rest of this season, but I don't know. He could be a long-term right guard. He was great at right guard. Fantastic. So that's pretty crazy, man, that we have an offensive tackle who is ranked the best in the NFL. We have an offense that's ranked number 1. I think I'm going to say that 50 more times this show because I don't know how long it's going to last. We got the best offense in the league, baby. Better than the Eagles. Better than the Bills. Better than the Ravens. Better than the Chiefs. The Chargers. It's one game, I know, and we lost the game, but let me have my fun, okay? I don't think I've ever been able to say those words out of my mouth, that the New York Jets have the best offense in the NFL. That's pretty sick, man. And this offense, I remember being at this game at MetLife Stadium on Sunday, just floored by what I was watching. How many negative plays did they have? 2, 3, 3, maybe? Every play, it felt like they were getting positive yardage. Every time they ran the ball to Breece, he got 7+ yards. Whenever Justin Fields dropped back to pass, he put the ball where it needed to be. He was making plays with his legs. Like, that was awesome to watch, man. I'm fortunate to be able to witness that live. But, man, how do we lose that game? Oh, I know how we lost that game. Because of this guy. Who's not on the team anymore. That's what head coaches do. That's how you do it. That's how you discipline this football team, Aaron Glenn. Way to be. Way to send a message. You're firing me up. Because this season isn't won in week 1. Great teams lost in week number 1. You think the Baltimore Ravens, who are 0-1 after that collapse, do you think they are sitting with their hands up? We lost week 1. We lost to the Bills. Season's done for them? No. The Ravens are going to, I think, still win their division and go deep into the playoffs. I'm not saying the Jets will, but let me just get a little bit more delusional real quick. Bear with me here. Justin Fields, in that game, I'm not saying he's going to become this, but who did Justin Fields remind you guys of in that game on Sunday? Who did he remind you of? 2 players come to mind. Just in that game, bro. He was a mix of 2 quarterbacks. And if he can figure out a way to do that consistently throughout the season, my God. To me, he looked like a mixture of Lamar Jackson and Jalen Hurts. And I'm not saying, now this is where people are like, dude, this guy's delusional, bro. He thinks Justin Fields is Lamar. No, I don't think that. But in that game, I was like, this guy's nuts. This guy's making plays. And if he could be a blend of Jalen Hurts and Lamar Jackson, we got one. But I'm still holding back. I'm still reserving my excitement. I'm not crowning Fields as the savior. I'm not putting him up. I'm not buying his jersey. I'm not doing anything because he's got to do it for 17 games, not 1. Okay? This is the NFL. It's a week-by-week league. You can go out there and ball out 1 week and look like a scrub the next. So now he's got the Buffalo Bills coming to town next. If Justin Fields goes against the Bills and puts up a dominant another week 1 performance he does in week 2 against the Bills and wins the game, all right, you got my attention now, Justin. Even though you already have my attention. But boy, I told you guys heading into this season, the type of offense that this Jets football team is going to try to emulate are the Eagles. The way Jalen Hurts and Saquon Barkley and that offense operates. And by the way, Justin Fields had a better game than Jalen Hurts did in week 1. The Eagles won the game. The Jets didn't because our defense stunk it up. Like, that's the type of quarterback we need Fields to become. Make plays, be smart with the football, turnover free, efficiency, be a playmaker. And honestly, the only critique I have with Justin Fields in week 1 after watching the film is that he made a few incorrect reads in a read option. That's the critique. That's the only critique. He should have pulled it instead of handing it off or vice versa. That's the only thing I saw. He made every throw. There was no inaccurate balls. He was reading the defenses. He was doing everything you want in this league. And in today's NFL, you need to have a mobile quarterback. And let me remind you guys that Justin Fields is as good as any quarterback in the NFL at just the mobility aspect. He's as good as Lamar. He's as good as J.D. Daniels. He's as good as Josh Allen. Think of the best mobile quarterbacks in the league. Jalen Hurts. Justin Fields is as good as all of them with his legs. And if his arm gets figured out, which it looked like in week number 1 against a veteran good defense, boy. Oh, we just got to wait and see. We gotta let it ride out. Let's get into some more callers. We got my boy James up next, who's been waiting patiently. James.
Yo.
Welcome to Jets Media, my guy. How you doing?
Yeah, I'm good, bro. How are you?
I'm good. Good morning. Good to see you.
Good morning, you too. I love it. Love it. This sends a message, you know? Mr. Clean was not doing this. He would never do this. I absolutely love this move. We all wanted it. It seems like a lot of times that when we say the team should do, this particular move, and it's in an overwhelming majority, it usually ends up being right. Everybody wanted him gone after that. Let's face it, that pretty much lost us the game. A couple other things, but that was huge. Let's see what Nguanu can do, and fucking Arian Smith. Let's see what he can do back there. I don't know if they're gonna bring someone in. Have you heard anything on that?
Well, Jamal Pritchett is the
I
guy
know.
that could be elevated.
I love him, but we have to make sure that he can secure the ball too.
Yeah, I know. He's a rookie. We can't expect him to be.
You know what I mean? Like I feel like
he had a fumble in preseason, if you remember.
I know. That's what I'm saying. So I think Nguanu is a little more sure-handed back there.
Yeah, the problem is he had a hamstring out for the game on Sunday, so I don't know if he's healthy.
I know.
That's another thing to watch.
I know. But yeah, I absolutely love the move. As far as Justin goes, dude, the all 22 you did, bro, where do you get that?
It's a subscription, NFL Pro. You have to pay for it.
Subscription?
Yeah, NFL Plus or NFL Pro. You pay.
Yeah, they're good. Keep doing those, because so breaking it down, bro. Justin, dude, if he plays like that, bro, we're gonna be really, like, we're gonna be good. It's not, like we'll be a good team this year. We can run the ball, and he does it. I don't know if he's gonna. Bro, my head's going all over the place because, like,
I know, man. Trust me.
You know what I mean? Like, bro, it's week 1, so if he elevates and gets better than what he was last week, well, the possibilities are endless.
I gotta find the odds, bro, for his comeback player of the year odds, because if he plays like he did yesterday all season, he's winning that award.
No doubt about it. I mean, you got what's his name, who I'm not a fan of Daniel Jones. I never have been.
Yeah, but DJ. How about that?
Yeah, he balled out. There's no doubt. But
screw the Giants. Good. I hope he balls out.
Bro, listen, my brother-in-law is a Giants fan, bro. We go back, and this guy is out of his mind, dude. We go back and forth all day. He's one of these fans that can't admit when their team sucks. Like, as I tell him, like, bro, Jets fans, we say we suck. We've been horrible since 2010. We had 1 year in 2015 where we didn't even make the playoffs, and we were still happy to be there.
We're very self-aware. You know that. That's what we are. We're not afraid to admit the truth. And the Giants fans, they just live in this arrogance that, yeah, we won 2 Super Bowls. They've been literally just as bad as us for the last 10 years, but we'll see. James, I appreciate the call, my man. Much love to you.
Yeah,
bring
bro.
the juice, bring the energy. Let's go get the dub this weekend, my man.
All right, man. I'll talk to you soon.
All right, brother. That's my boy James coming on in and doing his thing, man. Doing his thing. How are we feeling, Jets fans, on this fine Wednesday morning? If you're just tuning in and you did not see the news that broke, we have a big roster move. A big one. Which includes this guy getting released. Goodbye, Xavier Gibson. Thanks for winning us the game where Rodgers tore his Achilles. That's really all you did. That's all you did. And now you're going to be gone. So definitely crazy discipline from Aaron Glenn. And I think that really shows you the type of head coach he truly is. And that's exciting. Now, there's another thing I wanted to get into with you guys, and let's stick on the offense. Because how about this player right here, Mr. Breece Hall? Breakout season loading? I mean, Breece Hall's game is getting, like, just swept underneath the rug. He looked like vintage Breece. 19 carries, 107 yards, 2 catches, 38 receiving yards. The vision was flawless. The explosiveness. Like, dude, I mean, if Breece Hall can become the Breece Hall that we all fell in love with when we drafted him, I mean, the opportunity, like, the potential of this offense is limitless. Let's not forget what this Jets team was doing Breece's rookie year. The Jets were 5-2. And it was because of Breece Hall. Like, you guys remember that? And our defense, really. When it was his rookie season, Sauce's rookie year, Garrett's rookie year, the Jets were 5-2, and then Breece goes down, AVT goes down in the same game, and then the whole season just falls apart. Then the Mike White experiment started, whatever. But Breece Hall was single-handedly winning us football games. He was the offense. And if he can become that again, and you add Justin Fields, guys, the Jets had 400 yards of offense. 400 against a pretty good defense in Pittsburgh, who's got talent all across. TJ Watt, Jalen Ramsey, Darius Slay, Patrick Queen. I mean, they got really good players on that defense. What's your guys' expectation? Everybody was telling me, Richie, we got to trade Breece while we can. Let's trade Breece. What are you talking about? Why do you want to trade Breece? You want to get worse? We should trade Breece for Terry McLaurin. What are you saying? Like, stop disrespecting our own guys. If anything, we want Breece to be the dude that we extend, not trade. We want him to become such a good player that we got to pay him. Dude, if Breece Hall, everyone's like, Braylon Allen's better, we can trade him. No, Braylon Allen's not better than Breece. I love Braylon Allen, but he's not. He's a perfect back to give that change of momentum 100%. Breece Hall and Braylon Allen are a perfect 1-2 punch. And then Isaiah Davis as the third down back. I love it. But stop with the Breece Hall trade stuff. I understand there's rumors out there and they're trying to tell us it's going to happen. But no, man. Breece Hall is that dude, man. We want him to be our guy moving forward. Not somebody that we trade away. All right? Folks, we got 181 like buttons hit. Let's get the 250 like buttons right now for the boy. Hit the like button on your way into the show. If you did not already, man, we're live on this Wednesday. And we're going to be turning the page to Buffalo, man. We talked a bunch about the Steelers game. And I'm kind of sick of it. You know, I don't want to talk about the Steelers-Jets anymore. It's time to move the page to these Buffalo Bills. Because if the Jets can go after and get that dot, oh, man, can you imagine? Can you imagine if the Jets can go out there and get the job done against Buffalo? We're tied for first place. The Patriots or the Dolphins will be 0-2. Man, we need this dub. That will save the season. And when I say save the season, I mean make the season a competitive one that we can actually be. Oh, my God. Let's go, man. Let's go. All right. Next caller, we got Jason. What up, Jason? You're live, my man. Jason going once. Jason going twice. Jason was unable to get there. But next up, we got Let's Go Mets. What's up, Let's Go Mets? Let's Go Mets. You're live. Going once. Going twice. Let's Go Mets is not available. All right, we got to keep going. Next up, we got my man JT. My boys. Oh, are you copying me, bro?
Every morning, bro. Every morning. Come on,
Fourth
now.
and forever mug. Get your fourth and forever mug, baby. Let's go. The daily NFL show. Go check it out. 1 p.m. EST on Roundtable Sports. That's my guy, JT. I love you, bro.
Absolutely. Appreciate you, bro. Let's go. Shout out to you for Jets Media Day, bro. That was hype. That was hype.
It was great to have you there, man. Every time we had a big play, I was looking at you and your pops.
Dude, the greeting that you hit me with when you walked in, let's go. Dude, I was so hype.
I know,
bro,
man.
Holy shit. That offense, bro, I know we don't want to talk that much more about that game, but, man, that offense was so fun to watch, man. Dude.
Number one, we're the best offense in the league. Stop the count. Justin Fields. How about it?
Dude, I'm not ready to count him yet, but like, if he continues these performances, holy, this is gonna be a fun season, man. If he could play the way he did last week, we definitely have a chance of beating Buffalo this week coming up, bro. Like,
yeah, the defense got to step up.
Yeah, we might be in for a shootout, but holy, I'm confident that we have a chance. Not confident we will beat them, but I'm confident we have a chance to beat Buffalo.
Oh yeah, me too. Me too. Especially after seeing the Bills
early. Josh Allen looks bad at MetLife. Let's go, baby. Come on. One thing, though, do you think you see Brandon Stevens getting replaced if this keeps up?
Yeah, it's a good question. And I appreciate the call, JT. Keep drinking that out of the coffee mug. We love it. Let's
Cheers.
go. Fourth and forever. That's my boy JT in the house supporting fourth and forever. Let's do it. So the Brandon Stevens situation is an interesting one. I think that he is on a short leash, but it's not as short as Xavier Gibson. And the thing about Stevens is he had a really good training camp. He had a really good preseason. Xavier Gibson did not. And him making the team was a head scratcher. Brandon Stevens looked good in the offseason. He really did. But he was trash with the Ravens last year. Like literally one of the worst corners in the league. And Ravens fans tried to warn us. He has a short leash. But they don't have somebody ready to replace him right away. I love Azareye'h Thomas, but he was not healthy, unfortunately, in training camp. He is behind on his development. Stevens is going to keep starting, but I can see like by the midpoint of the year or maybe like 5 weeks in, that's when they can make a change. If this continues, I mean, Aaron Glenn sent a message today, that's for sure, by cutting Xavier Gibson. If you are playing football on this football team and you cost them games like Xavier Gibson did, and you're done. Now, I don't see them cutting Stevens, but a bench could be on the horizon. No doubt about it. If you guys are just tuning into the show for the first time, we have some breaking Jets news this morning. The Jets are expected to release kick returner Xavier Gibson, the man who unfortunately costed us the game. Very unfortunate thing. JT has another thing to say. Member for 21 months. How about Membu? Hashtag dog. Guys, I don't think you realize how good Armand Membu was in the opener. I don't even think I realized. I don't think any of us realized. Like, he was dominant. The best offensive tackle graded on PFF. And I want to show you guys that real quick. Like, I was curious. I was looking at PFF and on Fourth and Forever. If you guys don't know what Fourth and Forever is, it's our daily NFL show on Roundtable Sports Network. We're live today at 1 p.m. EST on the Roundtable Sports YouTube channel. Make sure you guys check out that channel. It's not just Jets talk. It's NFL-wide. We appreciate if you guys can come support. But, you know, I was thinking of Will Campbell, the Patriots rookie, and looking at his grade. I'm like, how did he look? And then I'm like, you know what? What was Armand Membu's grade? And I see this 89 grade, first out of 81 tackles. Are you kidding? This is Armand Membu. A 90.3 run blocking grade, 78.6, pass blocking grade, which goes out to an 89. That's a crazy grade, bro. That is unbelievable stuff. To do that in your debut, it is pretty wild, man. So shout out to our guy, the myth, the legend, Mr. Armand Membu himself. All right. Now, there's another player I wanted to highlight. Now, going over to the defensive side of the ball real quick, okay? The defense did not look good, but there were two players on our defense, three players on our defense that we look at as stars, and they lived up to the stars, okay? Quinnen Williams and Sauce Gardner are back to their all-pro form. And I'm not joking. Quinnen Williams, look at his grade in week number 1 on PFF. 92 grade. And look at the run defense. First, 93 run defense. And he had a sack. A 92 overall grade after week number 1, man. That's really good stuff, man. We need, if this defense has any chance of being a good squad, it starts with the captain of Quinnen Williams up the middle. This is the guy that we kind of forget about. We're lost in the excitement of Will McDonald, which we'll touch on, of Sauce getting his contract, Jamian Sherwood becoming a captain. There's a lot of new stuff, but Quinnen Williams has been the rock, and he has not lived up to the all-pro potential in the last year or so. I mean, just last season, really. Everybody was a mess last year. Quinnen had 5 pressures. And in 43 snaps, look at these numbers, bro. The dominant Quinnen Williams is back. And if you're a Jets fan, that should absolutely get you fired up. That should absolutely get you fired up. Okay? So that's exciting. That excited me. And it wasn't just Mr. Quinnen Williams who had a great game. But we have like players that are graded out as like the best at their position all across this team. Who else was the best player at their position in week 1? Sauce Gardner was. First out of all corners. How do we lose this game? I don't get it. It's like, what do we... It's like this is first. This player's first. How do we lose, bro? Oh, God. That drives me nuts. But Sauce Gardner ranked the best corner in football. First coverage grade. The first time we get to see what Sauce looks like as the highest paid corner in the NFL. Shout out to Sauce Gardner. He had a heck of a game, man. First out of any corner, according to PFF. That's really good stuff, man. Really good stuff. The only highlight of the secondary, might I add. The absolute only highlight of the secondary. And that's something that you got to be able to keep in mind, man. You got to get this secondary figured out around Sauce because he's way too good. Way too good. Now, another player I wanted to highlight on defense is Mr. Will McDonald. Will McDonald had a farm. E-I-E-I-O. 2 sacks for Will McDonald. 2 tackle for loss. Let's see his PFF grade. 75.6. His pass rushing grade was flawless, but he did not look great in the run, according to PFF. And that's not what he's on the field for. He's there to rush the quarterback. A 75.6 rushing grade, 2 sacks, 3 quarterback hits. I mean, Will McDonald, could he be a star? Could he be that double-digit sack, 13 to 15 sack guy? It's wild that the 3 players on this defense, the stars, Quinnen, McDonald, and Sauce, did their job, but everybody around them failed. Brandon Stevens failed this team last game. And a lot of other guys. Quincy Williams, yeah, he had a sack, but he also had a boneheaded penalty, 15 yards. That gave him a lot of momentum. All right? So those are some things. I know the defense as a totality was bad, but there are a few little gems, hidden gems. Let's talk about Xavier Gibson. We talked about him extensively to start off the show, but we'll talk about him again for you, my guy, because the Jets made a big decision by cutting Xavier Gibson this morning. Now, it's not official yet, but according to Brian Kaz, this is expected to happen. All right? So let's get into more of the Jets fan callers, because I'm sure they have a lot of things that they want to say. All right? So let's do it. All right. Woo! Oh, I'm so fired up right now. It's unbelievable. Next up, we got my boy Mutt Biles.
Richie, good morning, everybody.
Drive safely, my friend. How are you?
I am, of course. I am very good. How are you?
I'm fantastic this morning.
But one thing I'm hoping right now with this Gipson release is that 3 players better watch their bags. Brandon Stevens, MC2, Tony Adams. Because all 3 of them play terrible. I don't expect Cisco, though, for them to do that same thing. He's on a 1 year. But like players like that, though, they better just watch. Because now they got to actually play the position and play well. Because Gipson
yeah,
now
man,
gone.
this sends a message.
And it's like, I like this a lot, though, because this you don't see from Salah. Salah will never do this stuff. Adam Gase would never do this stuff. No. I think the last person that would do something like this would be like, what, Bill Parcells? Or even Rex, maybe? Maybe Rex? I don't know. But I like the way that's going with this. I love the comparison with Justin Fields, though, with him being like a Jalen Hurts. Because everyone says that, oh, Jalen Hurts ain't a top 10. He doesn't have to be, even though he won a Super Bowl. He's been to 2 out of 3 years.
Yeah, give me a Super Bowl ring over a top 10 quarterback any day.
Exactly.
I mean, come on.
My only question, though, is really, who do you think we get the wide receiver? You think we're just going to sign somebody just to replace Gipson? Or you think we're just going to bring up, like, Skinner or, what's his name, Pridgett you brought up before?
Yeah, so thanks for the call, Mutt Biles. Drive safely, my friend. And I do think that Jamal Pritchett's going to get the name, going to get the nod. He's going to get elevated is my prediction. Because with Nwangwu hurt, I don't know if he's healthy enough to play on Sunday against the Bills or not. But with his hamstring and with Gipson being released, those are the 2 starters on the kickoff. And remember, you need 2 players to return kickoffs, not 1. Arian Smith came in there when Nwangwu got hurt. So I think the kick returners, if Nwangwu's hurt, it's going to be Arian Smith And then I'm assuming it's Jamal Pritchett who gets elevated. That's my expectation. But things can change. Things can change. Let's get into some super chats. Appreciate the super chats, guys. Glenn definitely establishing the culture, says Phil Sounds. Yes, sir. Phil, I appreciate the super chat, my friend. Much love to you. A $2 super chat. Everybody give Phil Sounds some dono hype in the chat. I read this one. Thank you, James. Willie Vision up next with a super chat. $5. Gip also let the ball go without being hit on first return. Could have been 2 fumbles. That for sure was the reason, not just the 1 fumble. Wish him well. Facts. I talked about that other fumble. I think some people forget about that because the Jets were lucky enough to get on the ball. McCrary Ball, this Jets special teams captain, jumped on it. And this wasn't even a fumble, the second one. He just let go. It wasn't like he just dropped the ball without getting touched. Just terrible awareness. Carelessness. That is definitely a big point here, Willie. It's not that he just had 1 fumble, he had 2. That's not gonna happen. That's not gonna slide under Mr. Aaron Glenn. Tom with a $5. Hi, Richie. We need more to be elevated. Allen will destroy us if not. Malachi Moore, you mean? Allen will destroy us if not. Oh, okay. I know. I was a little confused at first. Yes, Malachi Moore, the Jets rookie safety. He's going to get on this field eventually. I would like him to get on the field right now. I agree. I think he's better than both safeties. I mean, honestly, Andre Sisco has not been impressive. Tony Adams has been not great. I would love to get Malachi Moore on the football field. I agree, Tom. I really, really do. I don't know if that's something that's going to happen right away. It may take some time before that's the case. But, man, I wish Malachi Moore gets the opportunity. Tom, I agree. Malachi Moore and Azarie Thomas, the Jets, two rookies to be excited about. Brandon Stevens, people are worried about. Tony Adams, people are worried about. They just got 2 rookies that can replace them. So that should make you feel a little bit better. Josh, with a $2 to salute to you and the 2025 Jets. How do I become a member? Josh, if you want to become a member, you click the little join button. That should be like near the thumbs up. Chat, where's the join button? There's like a join button that's near the like button and subscribe button somewhere. You click join, and then you are able to become a member. Josh, I appreciate you, my friend. Much love to you. Great to see you back in action. Let's get back to the callers, though. Let's get back to the callers. We got my boy Neil. Neil's
Here he
up
is,
next.
Rich.
Oh,
What's
it's great
up,
to
buddy?
see you, Neil. Good morning.
How you doing?
I'm doing great. How are you doing? It's awesome to have you on the show.
Well, you know, doing well. Very encouraged by what I saw Sunday. I'm very pumped up for this Sunday. I'll be at the game.
Nice.
Couple things. As far as kick returning goes, 2 suggestions. First of all, this Ngagwe guy, he always is hurt. I mean, the guy is never available. Last year, I think he ran 1 kickback and he was hurt. We didn't hear from him again. I'd like to give Isaiah Davis a shot back there because he's got speed.
Exactly.
And, you know, when you have this kind of setup on the line the way they have it, you know, if you break through and break 1 tackle, you know, you're on to the, you know, you got to try a little power to get through. And I think Davis is fast enough if he breaks through to break something to the house, number 1. Number 2, I'd like to try. I mean, Pritchett's an obvious guy, but I don't know if he's going to be. I'd like to see him return punts. I don't know about kickoffs. But look at Buffalo with Codrington. That was our guy. That was our Pritchard last year. And Codrington's doing well with the Bills. He did well last year. He's still doing well. And we let that guy slip through our fingers. And I don't want that to happen.
We traded him to the Bills.
Right. I mean, I don't want that to happen with Pritchard. I mean, with Pritchard. That's a big mistake. And I like Pritchard all preseason and during camp. And I certainly like this Malachi Moore. I mean, I liked him all camp. The guy made plays behind the backfield. He made an interception. He's headsy. He's an Alabama guy. These Alabama guys, they know football before they step onto the field.
Captain too for Saban and the
right.
Crimson
I mean,
Tide.
come on, enough with Adams. I've seen enough. Hit the bricks, dude. You the FA. We're not paying you big money. Brandon Stevens. Listen, Brandon Stevens has got to hang out. And if I'm Aaron Glenn, I'm one to practice Monday. I'm going to say, Brandon, stand right next to me. Right next to my ass all week. because you embarrassed me. I'm the guy that stepped up for you. Don't forget, Aaron Glenn and Muji wanted this guy, okay? So he better turn it around quick. And if there's one thing I'm confident that Aaron Glenn can do, is correct the weaknesses in the secondary. Because let's face it, that's his game. You know what I'm saying, Rich?
Yeah, absolutely. That's the one weakness of this entire team on Sunday, and that's supposed to be Glenn's strength, which is why I have confidence he'll figure it out.
One last point.
Yeah.
Incredibly happy with the play calling, okay? And the goal line, at the 1 yard line. You got to, Fields is a weapon. He's unstoppable, okay? What I like, I like the way he went under center. Instead of going directly forward, he stepped to the right, if you notice, to the guard, and then went through. If you take Braylon Allen and you put him under center and put Braylon Allen behind him and just have Braylon Allen push him right into the end zone. That's not real. It's a modified tush push. Let him go to the left or to the right and get Braylon Allen behind him. That's 500 pounds running through behind the guard. Who's going to stop that, Rich? Nobody's going to stop that. That could be as effective as anything they do. And one other thing, I saw another team, I forgot who it was, do a tush push kind of thing. And then they kind of gave the ball to the running back. Did you see that, Rich? Who did that?
Yeah, was that this weekend?
Yeah. I saw it. It was pretty cool. In fact, a guy scored. He went right around, and everybody anticipated it.
I forgot who it was.
But
you bring up a lot of great points.
Yeah, look.
Did you write those down, those points? I see you looking at a notepad.
Sometimes. One last thing I want to mention, too. There's a kick returner available out there that, could really be a guy we could just get on the team and forget about it, and probably he'll break one almost guaranteed this year. I know he's old, but Cordell Patterson's available, dude. Cordell Patterson is a kick return guy. He's a nice gadget guy that could come in and maybe do a little halfback option, and you could put a package in for him. What about that? I mean, Cordell Patterson's not going to fumble a kickoff.
You bring up a good point. I didn't know he was available. Well,
yes,
I didn't know he was available.
Pittsburgh released him. Now, didn't a while back, at the end of his career, we took Hester? Didn't we take I remember the Jets. Hester went to somebody at the end of his career where everybody thought he was washed, and he ended up running a kickback.
Falcons? I think it was.
I don't remember exactly where.
But you bring up a good point. And, Neil, I appreciate the call. Excited to have you back on the show.
Let's go,
season.
Baby. We're winning Sunday. I don't give a shit what anybody says.
Neil, I want to hear you do this while you're there, baby. Let's go, Neil. How about Neil back with the Jets media crew? I love it, man. He brings up like a million fantastic points, and it's just wild to see this Jets fan base coming together after a loss like this, because you feel something special. We're not celebrating no moral victories. That's not what we're doing, but we're encouraged is the word. And Aaron Glenn is the one that used that word, which is why I think us as a fan base should be encouraged. 100%. 100%. So, curious to see what's next with the New York Jets. Who are they going to sign? Who are they going to elevate off the practice squad? Who's going to replace Pritchett? Who's going to replace Gipson? Will it be Pritchett? And Neil brought up a great point. Isaiah Davis, he's healthy now. He's our third down back. You notice he's on the field every time on third and long. And there was a play I watched on film. And if you guys want to watch my all-22 film breakdown, I did it yesterday. And what I like to do on film breakdown, it's not go over one or two or three or four plays. It's the whole game. Go check that out. We did that yesterday. There was one play on third down where Isaiah Davis went up there and cracked Patrick Queen or somebody who's blitzing up the gut. And that is exactly what we need. It's exactly what we need, is a running back that's blocking. Braylon Allen did that too. You need your running backs to block. And that's massive stuff. Folks, don't forget to smash the thumbs up button. This has been a crazy morning for us Jets fans, man. Don't forget to hit the like button. Subscribe to the channel if you're new. We're trying to get to 30,000 subscribers by the end of the season. Do you guys think that's a reasonable goal or not? I sure hope we can hit it, and I think you guys can make it happen. So hit that like button. Let's get to more callers. Let's do it. We got my boy V-Man up next. What's up, V-Man?
What's up, Richie? How you doing?
I'm doing great. Good morning, my friend.
That's good. This is exactly what we need. Send the message. Just what you need. Like, tell like this is not tolerated.
No, sir. Aaron Glenn is telling the people in this organization nothing's tolerated under me, like that.
Like I said, I'm feeling good. About this because to see that the Jets #1 after week 1. It's like, what bizarre. I mean, just how ridiculous the Jets were this first week. They went the entire first half without punting. They haven't done that since the George H.W. Bush administration.
That's crazy, man.
That's how long
we have an offense, folks. Now they got to keep doing it.
I mean, that's just how insane this has been. I mean, and with the defense, I thought that I agree. The secondary is the weakness here. The run defense was fine. The defensive line, I think, overall, it's fine. Linebackers, I think, outside of the dumb penalty by Quincy, I think overall. I mean, Sauce was good. I was laughing. I was watching some of the highlights of the other teams. And I was watching Tariq Woolen get Moss. Remember when Seahawks fans were
Tariq Woolen's better than Sauce.
Yes, I was watching and there was this YouTuber, I can't remember the name. He was doing videos breaking down each game, and he was just ripping into Tariq Woolen it's up in the comments. Remember when they were saying that? Because it just makes me laugh my ass off. It's
oh, I remember. Trust me, I saw the same thing you saw on X, and I was about to respond to it. Oh yeah, remember Woolen's better than Sauce.
Yeah, no, it's so I'm saying okay, so I trust Michael Carter to bounce.
Uh-oh. Freeze, V-Man. V-Man, you froze on me. But I love the takes, man. I love the takes as always. V-Man froze. Frozen V-Man. Look at him. Still frozen. But it is what it is. All right. V-Man, great to have you on the show, my man. Good to have you back. Froze on us. Hit that thumbs up button, folks. We're live here on Jets Media. Shout out to V-Man and all the callers. We appreciate you guys big time for tuning on into the show. Let's get to another caller. All right, we got a lot of callers backstage. All right, so let's get to Sauce Jr. What's going on, Sauce?
What's going on, Richie, man? How's it going?
I'm doing well. How about yourself?
I'm doing all right. I'm still 72 hours later, and I'm trying to get over that loss because, that was painful, bro. It's just kind of expected being a Jets fan, but that was tough, man. It was bad.
Yeah, it was tough, but it's a different type of heartbreak. Usually it's just an ugly game with a loss, but this was a fun game with a loss.
And I know there was a lot of good tape and a lot of good stuff after. So, and I was saying this to one of my buddies. That was honestly one of the greatest Jets losses of my lifetime so far. So, hopefully there's not many more of those, but it might have been one of the greatest Jets loss,
Yeah, I mean, when your offense is ranked #1 after a loss, I mean, we'll take it.
Then Sauce #1. I don't know how Breece Hall was a #1 running back. Membu's #1. Gotta look at stuff, but
Was he? Where is he? I don't even know.
He might have been. I didn't see anything. I know I've seen
probably
everybody
not
else.
#1, but I'll look.
No, but I was really thinking, now we need a new kick returner, punt returner. I don't know why they don't give Arian Smith a chance. I seen him take one punt back, and he almost got out for a second. He's probably the fastest dude on the team. Isaiah Davis, a good idea. Pritchett, but Arian Smith, I mean, I think he's the one. And especially if he's not getting.
I have good news for you, Sauce.
I'm listening.
Breece is #1.
Look at Breece, #1. That's what I'm saying.
Breece Hall is the #1 ranked running back.
We're not hearing about that. I don't know how.
What the heck? I mean, okay, guys, this is getting a little ridiculous. We have Breece as the best running back in the league after week 1. We have Sauce as the best corner in the league after week 1. We have Armand Membu, the best tackle in the league after week 1. We have Quinnen Williams, the second best defensive tackle in the league after week 1. I mean, what's going on here? This is getting a little ridiculous.
And we lost, which is why I say
I
it's
know.
probably great. Which is probably I say one of the greatest Jets losses, but Garrett Wilson's special, Breece is special, Sauce is. We've got the cornerstone pieces. I love Fields. I ain't gonna lie. I got the jersey. I already heard you say earlier you don't got the jersey yet. I believed him. I wanted him before we took Zach Wilson years ago. Like I always believed in
Well, there
Fields.
you go.
I like
Well,
Ohio
the reason
State.
why I don't have the jersey is just because I feel I was too premature on the other jerseys of Sam and Rogers.
Yeah.
I did not buy a Zach
Gotta
Wilson
hurt.
jersey, so I'm still wait and see.
Yeah. Hey, but
But
he's
I
looking like
appreciate the
one of
call,
best
man.
quarterbacks.
You're bringing the juice, you're bringing the passion, you're bringing the energy, and
Yeah,
I love it,
man.
my man. Appreciate
Hey,
you,
you
bro.
gonna be down here in Tampa for with Asman and Ian for the Jet
No,
game?
I
Bucks
won't be
game?
there.
Ah,
I will
okay.
not. You're gonna be there?
Yeah, I'm from Tampa, so like,
Oh, awesome.
I seen the video of Jets Media Day. It looks sick. So like,
Yeah, man, come through next year.
yeah, I'm gonna try
Love
it
to
out.
have
Real
you.
soon. Yes, sir.
All right, Sauce Jr. Appreciate you, my guy. Much love to him. Man, I love all these Jets fans calling in, bringing the juice, bringing the energy. Things you love. Things you absolutely love. Now, I also had to look at Justin Fields' PFF grades. This may shock you. I'm about to show off Justin Fields' PFF grades. Now, his overall grade is an 82. And for some reason, his rushing grade was bad, but his passing grade is something else. What? What? Second in the NFL as a passer. 90.4 passing grade for Justin Fields. 90.4. I was told he can't pass. That was what I was told. It's again week 1. I get it. But, man, if he can just be consistent, who knows? Now, the rushing grade, I don't get it. He had 2 rushing touchdowns. He had 48 rushing yards. Why was his rushing grade so bad? I'm just curious, like, why? But, hey, I mean, Justin Fields, this is what I got to say to you. Go keep doing it, man. I'm not crowning you in my brain as anything until he keeps this up. Because he's got to keep it up, man. This is a week-by-week league. They love you one week, they hate you the next. Like, if he goes out there and stinks it up against the Bills, everyone's going to forget about this great game. It's one game. And I hope that Jets fans could feel that same energy, man. I'm not saying give up on him, but I think there needs to be a grounding energy with Justin Fields if you're a fan. Okay? You gotta let it play itself out. But the passing grade of Justin Fields is pretty impressive, man. It is pretty impressive. I'm not going to lie. That is, wow. So, according to PFF, the Jets have the best running back in football after week 1, the best right tackle in football in week 1, the second best defensive tackle, and the best corner. And we lost. That's just stink. That stinks that we lost. Because if we won the game, if Boswell missed the field goal, or if the Jets got Folk an opportunity to kick the field goal, man, we would have been rolling. Now, folks, we're not going anywhere on this morning. We got a nice long show, which has been a lot of fun. All right? We got a lot of callers that are still waiting patiently. We got a lot of topics that I want to get into on this show. So, guys, don't go anywhere, all right? Don't you guys go anywhere. But I've been live for 1 hour and 13 minutes and been drinking a lot of water, so I got to take a quick pee break. I'll be back in literally 1 minute. Don't you guys go anywhere. Please don't leave. If you leave, come back. All right? Usually the radio shows and the TV shows, they got like a break every 7 minutes. I don't got no breaks on YouTube. I'm not complaining, but I'll be right back, okay? Don't you guys go anywhere. All right, guys. I am back. Who stayed with me? How many people did we lose? Let's see. How many people left because I had to take a quick break? A decent amount of you guys left me. But the only thing that matters is the people that stayed, baby. I was holding that back for a while. But it's all good, man. We're back live. And there's a lot to talk about. Let's go. Let's go. Someone said the Steelers just signed Xavier Gibson. Is that true? Did the Jets officially make the release yet? I don't think so. So, man, discipline is back. There's so much film on the internet about these New York Jets. Positive film. Let's look at some Breece Hall turning nothing into something. When I saw this on film, I was like, this could have been a negative of 5, but he turned it into a gain of 3. I mean, Breece is just like, he's that dude. Look at this. He should have easily been tackled here. But nope. Make someone miss. Plant your feet in the ground. Cut up field. Another juke move. He's a good football player, man. He's a great football player. That's what you love to see. My boy Josh he found the membership button. He found the membership button. Thank you, Josh, for becoming a member. Shout out to all the members on Jets Media. I appreciate you, man. I appreciate that. Let's go. Shout out to you. Let's do it. Shout out to you, man. There's so many reasons to be optimistic about this football team, but it all comes down to this, man. The Jets, they gotta win. That's what it comes down to, bro. Nobody is gonna keep this optimism energy up unless the Jets start winning. Because if the Jets lose to Buffalo, right? That means we got to go on the road against Tampa. And the one thing that Tampa has is a really good pass attack. And the Jets secondary just got killed. So, something to keep in mind. Now, I hope you guys know that I will be live on Roundtable Sports' Fourth and Forever today. Every single day, every single weekday. I would appreciate if you guys can come support the channel over there. We go live and we talk about literally everything around the NFL. Everything. We talked about the Bills-Ravens game, of course. Every NFL topic we talk about right here on the Roundtable Sports YouTube channel. We talked about everything, man. Look at this. Fourth and Forever. We are trying to make this the number one NFL show on the internet, and it's been a lot of fun. Oh, did not mean to go there. What is that video? Oops. Hit next. $50, man. But yeah, we go over every single game. We talk Jets. We talk football. We talk every single league, every single sport, every single team around the league. And it's been a lot of fun to build up this YouTube channel, build up the community of Roundtable Sports with you guys. So make sure you guys go check out Roundtable Sports. Link is right now in the chat. Go over there and subscribe. We're close to 21K subs over there. 21K subs is next. Salute to Jets Media. You're my guy, Josh. We beat Tampa. Don't worry. We'll see, man. We'll see. We'll see. All right. Justin on Facebook. I think the most optimistic parts were how many times we came back from penalties. We had that false start, and from 1st and 15, we run the ball 17 yards. Facts. I think the ability to bounce back after penalties is something that you got to be able to keep in mind. I agree. Wolves Josh asks if I'm going to the London game. I will not be at the London game. I will be here streaming the game. And I hope you guys watch the game was with me. I'll be live for every single Jets game moving forward. So I appreciate you guys big time for coming on and supporting the show, because I'll be live for week two. Week two. A lot of people are talking about the Jets bringing back the planes. How do you guys like that? Justin Fields with the plane celebration. How about it? That's pretty dope. That is pretty sick, man. I love it. I absolutely love it. Shout out to Justin Fields for breaking it out. Garrett Wilson also did it, which is pretty cool. But how long will Justin Fields keep this up? And that brings up to my next topic. Can the Jets offense stay hot, folks? You guys let me know in the comments. Can the Jets offense stay hot? Will they continue this? Because the Jets literally have the number 1 ranked offense in the league after week 1. I don't know if Jets fans are expecting that to be sustainable. I mean, it's pretty crazy stuff that they were able to pull off. The efficiency, the continuity, the explosiveness, the consistency, all those things. Capitalizing in the red zone with touchdowns, not settling for 3 points too many times. Touchdowns is everything, man. I love the aggressive nature of this offense, too. That touchdown pass that Justin Fields had to Garrett Wilson in the first quarter, that was 1st and 10. They recognized that it was man coverage with a single high safety, checked into that play, brought both tight ends into a bunch, crossing routes. Jalen Ramsey goes left, so Justin Fields reads the safety, puts up a freaking dime to Garrett Wilson for the touchdown. That's the aggressiveness this football team needs to continue. So I'm fired up about that. I think that the offense, man, I don't know if it's going to stay as hot as it did last week, but the Buffalo Bills defense just gave up 40. And Derrick Henry ran all over them. Now, we don't have a Derrick Henry or Lamar Jackson, but we got Justin Fields and Breece Hall. Not as good, but still good based off of last week. So we'll see if that will continue. Do you guys have any hope for it to continue or not? Let me know in the chat. Hit the thumbs up button if you did not already. I did draft Justin Fields and Garrett Wilson in the Roundtable Sports Fantasy Football League, and I dominated that league. Dominated. I wish I drafted Justin Fields in every league. I only have him in one. He's a perfect fantasy football quarterback. He puts up points in fantasy, man. He really does. Keith says the O-line is the biggest factor. They opened holes for the run and gave Fields time to survey the field. Yeah, man. I agree. The offensive line is everything. They were able to get the job done, and I think that is pretty immaculate stuff right there. All right? Now, I want to show you guys a clip from Jets Media Day that's going a little viral a little bit. I want to show you guys something. You guys know what it means to be a Jets fan, man. All right? You guys know what it means to be a Jets fan. But I don't think anybody I've ever seen breaks down what it means to be a Jets fan more than this guy at Jets Media Day at the tailgate. So he came up to me, this Jets fan, and he says, "Hey, man, I love your stuff. I see you on Instagram. Can you ask me how painful it is to be a Jets fan? That's all you got to ask me." And I'm like, "Yeah, sure. I'll ask you." And look what he does. This is just an epic rant. Watch this.
How painful is it to be a Jets fan? Let me tell you this. As a New York Jets fan, we are the most passionate fan base in all professional sports. No fan base has got it worse than us. We saw the Heidi Bowl. We saw a resignation letter on a napkin. We saw the coach height years. We saw Chad Pennington get injured out. We saw Brett Favre flame out. We saw the butt fumble. We saw Adam effing Gacy. We saw 4 plays and a blown Achilles. You think you can hurt us? You think you can hurt us? We ain't going nowhere. Jets fan yesterday, today, tomorrow, forever. Jets, 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 Jets. Let's go. That's called passion right there. That's what I'm talking about, my guy. Let's go.
I mean, that was just epic. Jets fan yesterday, Jets fan today. This is my point, bro. I always tell people, like, how are you still a Jets fan? All they do is hurt you. Like, all the pain has built me up and all this entire fan base up to be as passionate as we are. No lies were told, indeed. I thought that was a great interview. Shout out to my guy. Shout out to my guy, man. Jets Media Day was freaking awesome. Without the win, of course. Now, if you guys want to know about Jets Media Day and want to get an idea of what the event was like, I did post the Jets Media Day recap video. Now, I know some people probably don't care because the Jets lost the game, but in case you're curious to get a deep inside look of what it looks like to be at Jets Media Day, the full recap video is uploaded on my YouTube channel, and it's pretty epic.
Jets, Jets.
It's just crazy that we lost this game, bro. I'm not going to lie. How do we lose? Because if we won this game, this video would be a literal banger. But the fact that we lost, people don't really care to watch a video like this. And as you can see, there's a lot of time, a lot of effort that goes into the production, goes into the editing of this. And it's just so beyond frustrating that we lost the game because it was such an epic event. And I'm so thankful to have you guys be part of this community. If you guys were there, shout out. But if you're curious to see what the event is like, this is a nice video that kind of breaks down everything from the tailgate party to the live stream, right? We got my boy Jack that came on for a segment. You know, we have funny interviews that we talk to the fans. We go into the game. You see my live reactions to every single part of that game, the emotional roller coaster of this football game. If you want to watch that, it was pretty epic. So this is a fun video if you guys, in case, want to relive that day with me. I know some of you guys be like, Richie, I do not want to relive that day. That was bad. We lost. I get it. I'm not going to complain. But as you can see, look how happy we are with the score being 26-17. And then the heartbreak started. This is the reaction to Justin Fields walking it in the touchdown. Oh, my gosh. It was a lot of fun, man. It was a lot of fun. But the Jets lost the game, and we're on the Buffalo. And now we're on the Buffalo. All right? Now we're on the Buffalo. Great game either way. Facts. Facts, facts, facts. 65 years for me, Richie. Phil, we appreciate you being a Jets fan for 65 years and sticking with it. That's called commitment right there. All right? That's called commitment right there. Quick question. What size is the Aaron Glenn jersey? I think I got a medium. I think the jersey size I got was a medium. Either a medium or a large. One of the two. I think it's a medium. I'm not going to lie. All right, man. Let's get to more callers. We got my boy Jason up next. What up, Jason?
Hey, Richie. How you doing?
I'm doing great. How about yourself? Good morning.
Doing well. Good morning. Yes, I love the accountability from Aaron Glenn. You know, releasing Xavier Gibson, it had to happen. You know, it's just for the better. You know, that fumble cost us the game, and you can't have that happen ever again.
Absolutely, man. He is absolutely setting the tone with that release. Setting the tone. Accountability is everything, man.
Yeah, I mean, I don't think we've had a coach like Aaron Glenn since Rex, to be honest.
I know, man. And now we just got to get some wins, and then we'll really feel good about Aaron Glenn. But nothing but good energy after a loss, which is a weird feeling. It's disappointment is more than anything.
Definitely. The wins will start coming soon. I believe in that.
I agree. Well, Jason, I thank you for the call. Appreciate all the support that you show on the channel, my man. And let's go Jets, right?
Yep. Go Jets. Thank you, Richie.
You're welcome, Jason. Shout out to my guy, Jason. He actually works for the Jets, which is cool. My boy, Jason. He's out there doing his thing. Shout out to my boy, Jason. Sir Brooks with a $5 super chat. Happy hump day, bro. Listening during work. I'm moving next week with my girl. Looking forward to your content to keep my head straight. JETS. Well, congratulations on moving in with your girl. That's a big step. Congratulations, my man. And happy hump day to you. Hopefully I can help out any way I possibly can with your content. Much love to my boy, Sir Brooks II. That's my guy right there. Thank you for the $5 super chat. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Everybody give Dono hype in the chat for Sir Brooks II. Johnny's like, we released him? Yep, we released Xavier Gibson. According to Brian Costello, he is all but gone, folks. All but gone. Can you imagine that? Can you imagine that? All but gone. Want to give a big shout out to Sleeper. If you guys did not know, Sleeper is the proud sponsor of this YouTube channel all season long. Make sure you guys check them out with the code JETS. Now, the link is in the description. And if you guys are in a state that it's legal, it would mean a lot to me if you guys can click that link down below in the description, sign up for Sleeper right now, and use the code JETS when you sign up. You guys get $100 free when you deposit $100, basically $200 to play with. It's been a lot of fun utilizing this app, and I'm very fortunate to have Sleeper. Terms and conditions do apply. As you guys know, Sleeper is the proud sponsor of Jets Media today, and they will be for the whole season, which is a big deal here, folks. Big deal here to have Sleeper as the proud sponsor of Jets Media all season long. I'm excited to cook up some parlays for the games coming up this week. Stay tuned for my picks on future shows because I will provide you guys my picks on Sleeper. Big shout out to Sleeper, as always, for being a proud sponsor of the channel. All right? Much love to them. Keith, $10 super chat. My guy, Keith the Change. Appreciate you, my guy. Not going to lie, I'm not even mad that we lost. If anything, I'm very optimistic about the team now. Glenn will fix the defense. I think the offense will be consistent behind that offensive line. I sure hope so. I sure hope so, Mr. Keith the Change. I think that you are on to something, and I appreciate you always send in the $10 super chat. It's very consistent with the amount, and I appreciate you, Keith. Everybody give Keith some dono hype in the chat. Dono hype in the chat from my boy, Keith the Change. Let's go. My boy, Keith. It's weird, man. It's crazy how good we feel after a loss. It's weird. And what I mean by it's weird, it's just like unfamiliar. We're used to like not feeling as good after week one. Yeah. You know, like week one's loss last year against San Francisco. Remember what we were thinking? Oh my God, we suck. Right? But that's not the case here. Sir Brooks, super chat, predict buyers or sellers at the deadline. Go Justin Fields. Hey, man, I'm hoping that we are buyers. That means we're winning. We don't want to sell. We do not want to sell. We want to buy at the deadline. I agree. Hit that super chat. Jets need to get turnovers. Yes, Greg. The Jets lost the turnover battle against the Pittsburgh Steelers, which is why we lost the game. So I could not agree more. The Jets have to prioritize the turnover, forcing them on defense and not creating them on offense. Now, the offense did not turn the ball over once, right? But this defense did not force one. I love seeing the Pats lose, too, the way the media hyped them up as a possible playoff team. Still a long way to go, but man, people were calling me a hater because I'm like, I'm sorry I'm not hyping up this New England Patriots team that was literally one of the worst teams in football last year. What do they do in the offseason? That's supposed to move the needle for me. Drake May has not proved a thing. Mike Vrabel is definitely a better coach than what they had, but sorry if I'm not going to predict the Patriots to get 10-plus wins. Give me a break. It's still possible. It's only one game, but they lost to the Raiders? I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, let's get some more callers. All right, up next, we got big giveaways.
Oh, I'm live.
You're live, man. What's up?
Hey, what's up? How you doing, Jets Media? Listen,
I'm great.
I'm real quick because I got to take care of work and stuff like that.
Yeah.
But I got into your show halfway a little bit, but I'm not sure what you do brief on and stuff like that. But I heard you said some things about Phils, and I know about the Gipson thing. But this corner that's from Baltimore, I don't really know his name. I guess
Brandon
it's 21.
Stevens.
Yeah. So yeah, he got a bad track record and stuff like that. And he was getting beat in the Pittsburgh game. So I didn't watch half of the game. I watched half of the game when I got home because I was working that day. So when it got late, and I understand he was getting beat. The thing is, you don't want a corner getting beat all the time. But what really sealed the deal for him, he really had a bad day when it looks like, and me and a friend was talking, a Jets fan, that he didn't trust the safety because I know the safety wasn't beat. But see, that's the problem with him. He had took back and took his hand and he pulled him. And I think that's when he just sealed the deal for his faith being target going into Monday, especially if they lost that game. And it looks like the receiver, what it was, the number one receiver from Pittsburgh, looks that's what he was covering at that time. I think that's the time Sauce was off of him. The receiver looks like there was a possibility that he wasn't going to get the ball. What it is that over time they got some work to do. That's when they lost the game. I was hurt, but I said they really got some work to do. They just got to cut that away from that last year. It's the tendency is like, oh, he came over to the energy. It's like, oh, I can't trust. I'm not gonna just trust your safeties. Like trust that if you're going to get beat, or maybe he's not going to catch the ball. But then you pulling him because you're afraid you're going to get beat. You're hurting yourself because the referee is right there, and you know the Jets is not going to get that many calls. Then that was it. That was the flag right there. Even though that kicker was going to make that kick, but I don't know what would have happened. I know that even though Gipson deserved to get cut, but I know that corner got some money, so it's gonna be a little different with him. So he might have a little leash. But right there, you got to get your hands off of that. You got to get your hand off of that wide receiver. It's right in the open. Let him go. Try to see whatever speed that you can have. I know you're not the fastest to make up speed, but give yourself a chance and see if the guy can pull it down. Other wide receivers get to drop the ball too. So when I was in the car watching that, my heart just dropped. I just felt it right there. Even that's all I want to say. Good first time live caller. I watch your show all the time.
I appreciate that, man.
You're very energetic, man.
You should call him more often.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn how to work this.
You're working it now, my man. Let's go. What's your name?
All right. Marcel, but I like this. I say big giveaways, but I've been saying that for a while because that's what I call the Jets. I've been calling the Jets the big giveaways for a long time because over time I've been watching the Jets and my brother's a Giants fan and he said, you call them the big giveaway. So we laugh about it all the time because over time I've been watching them sometimes and I felt the thing about that franchise for recent years, I always felt that no team is going to be perfect, but the Jets, when you lose, okay, you lost. They leave too many doubts. You could go through the movie, Remember the Titans, and I always like that movie. There's a defensive coordinator playing the part when Denzel is the head coach. When he's getting the team amped up. They made a play, and one thing that defensive coordinator said to Coach Boone, to Denzel Washington, he said, leave no doubts.
Yeah.
So when you leave doubts, okay, you can have some doubts. But when you have too many doubts, that's what really hurts. It's game after game, you're leaving doubts. Try to cut the doubts down. If you're going to lose, let's lose fighting. Look, come on, cut the doubts down. Should have did this, should have did that. It's just too many doubts. But Jets media is good. First time. I hope I can watch myself. If it comes back on, I have to record it. I got to see how to work it.
Yeah, you will.
But
well, big
actually,
giveaways. First time caller won't be your last, my man. Thank you for the call. That was a great call right there from my guy. Everybody give him some hype in the chat, man. That was an awesome call right there. And I love to see it, man. Absolutely love to see it. Shout out to my guy, Mr. Big Giveaways, Marcel. Absolutely love it. Absolutely love it. Shout out to him. And shout out to everybody that's been calling into the show, man. We appreciate it. We really, really do appreciate you guys tuning on in to everything regarding this football team. It's been a lot of fun, bro. It's been a lot of fun to talk all things New York Jets with everybody. I think that everything that we've seen from this Jets team so far is pretty excitement. It's pretty exciting. And I think that if you are a Jets fan, a lot of reasons to be optimistic. And I think the word isn't even optimistic. It's more encouraged, man. It's encouraged, all right? It's encouragement. And I think that right there is pretty dope. Pretty dope. You guys let me know your thoughts right now in the chat. If you did not already, I would appreciate it. I would appreciate if you guys can do me a favor and simply hit the like button on your way in. We got an epic show this morning. An epic show, a long show, talking all things New York Jets right here on Jets Media. Bang, bang, bang. All right. There's a lot of things that we wanted to highlight here. A lot of things that we wanted to highlight here And we're highlighting it all. We are highlighting it all right here on the channel. All right. Now, I do have something exciting that I wanted to let you guys know about, because there is this new thing here that I wanted to let you guys know about, all right? Now, if you guys want to support something exciting, there is this Google Chrome extension that you guys can download for free onto your computers. It's called Swivel, and I'm really excited to partner up with Swivel here. If you guys want to click the link right now in the chat, it's free. You guys can click that link and you download Swivel onto your Google Chrome extension, and look what it does. It brings all the Jets media content onto your feed. Everything on YouTube, everything on Instagram I post, everything on X that I post, all right? All the breaking news you possibly need right here on Swivel. So if you guys want to go check it out, please click the link in the top of the description. It's free. You download it, and you will get access to have all of the Jets media content. And then you can even add TD Fins Talks if you like. You can add Roundtable Sports if you like. You can add Jets if you like. There's so much you can add right here on the Swivel Chrome tab. All right? It's real quick, and I've partnered with Swivel, a fan engagement platform that curates all of my latest content and delivers it straight to you through Chrome extension. Every time you open a new tab, it turns your browser into a full-on Jets media content hub with my videos, tweets, and updates all in one spot. It's totally free and super easy to set up. Just click the link in this episode in the description. It's right now pinned at the top of the chat. I would appreciate it. I would appreciate it, guys, if you can go check out Swivel, a really fun thing that I'm excited about. And the guy, the owner of Swivel, I'm partnered up with, and he's a really cool dude. And I think that what he is building is exciting. It's exciting. It's free. And go check it out. Link is in the top of the chat right now, folks. So go check out Swivel. Download it to the Google Chrome right now. We appreciate it. The rival jerseys are live. Is that so? What's the price range for this? The rival jerseys are live. We got to check this out. Let's go to Jets shop. Oh, baby. All right, we're on the Jets shop now. Where is it at? The rival jerseys are live. Oh, we get free shipping on orders over 29 with the code HURDLE. Okay. Here they are. All right, should I get one? All right, I'm caving. I'm getting Justin Fields. No, I'm kidding. All right, what should we do? Should we get a jersey, folks? Ooh, Braylon Allen. I like a Quinnen. I don't have a Quinnen Williams jersey, so this could be my opportunity to get Big Q. This could be my opportunity to get Big Q. I already have a Breece jersey. The only jersey I don't have out of these options are, you know what? Dan's talking crap about our Jets. Okay, well, Dan actually invited me on his show. Dan invited me on his show. So now that I know that he's talking trash, I'm definitely going to go over there. I'm definitely going to go. I'm going to go on Dan Mitchell's show and let him know. Who do you guys think I should get? Should I get a Big Q jersey? It doesn't seem like they have Will McDonald. Because you know me, I think I got to go Quinnen. I think I got to go Quinnen. He's the guy I don't have. He's a dog. Captain. I think I got to go Big Q here. You guys agree? I usually get mediums. Yeah, I'm going to get a medium. So I'm going to get a Big Q jersey. That's mine. If you're a member of the channel, go spam the Quinnen Williams emojis in the chat. Quinnen Williams emojis in the chat. All right? Quinnen Williams emojis in the chat. Now, Dan Mitchell is live. And if you guys don't know who Dan Mitchell is, he is, of course, the Buffalo Bills creator. And apparently he's talking trash about us. This is him. And I'm going to be joining him in just a sec. So you guys should go over to Dan Mitchell. All right? Because I'm going to join this show right after this show's done. If he's talking trash, you know I got to get on there and ground him. Let him know. Buy a Stevens jersey. Why are some 140, some 190? Which ones are 190? Oh, the 190 ones. Those are the limited, I guess the stitched version of them. Man. Dan Mitchell is talking trash about me. So yeah, the ones that are 180 are different quality, I believe. They're stitched. The other ones are printed. Right? I think that's the big difference. I think Big Q's got to be the one, right? It's got to be Big Q. It's got to be Big Q, right? Got to be. But do I get large or medium? I usually go medium, but I could be down for one of those jerseys that's like a big one so I can fit a sweatshirt. Ooh, now that I think about it, I'm going to be wearing this jersey to our Roundtable Sports event, which, by the way, if you guys want to come through to our next event, you guys should come through, baby. Jets versus the Miami Dolphins. This is where the Jets will be actually wearing these uniforms, by the way. The Jets will be wearing these uniforms during this game. It's going to be TD Finns talking, myself at Jets Dolphins Week 14. If you guys want to go check out those tickets, they are linked right now in the chat. They are also in the description. If you guys want to go check them out, please go ahead and do so. I would appreciate that. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Jets Dolphins Week 14 is the next event that we are doing. This is a Roundtable Sports event. Ticket comes with Gotham City Crew tailgate party, all included. It's going to be a lot of fun, man. Buy your tickets here. Section in 330, post-field access, all-inclusive tailgate party. $235. I think it's pretty. We got good prices for you guys in this one. So if you guys want to come through, come through. Jets, Dolphins at MetLife Stadium. It's going to be cold. Hopefully the Jets are in a playoff race. I would love it for you guys to come through, man. I would love it for you guys to come through. All right. We got Lissell is up next. What's up, Lissell?
What's good, man? What's good? Oh,
How are you?
You should go on yourself at the end, bro. I don't know
What is he saying?
said. I don't know what he said. I've been on the call-in the whole time. But if he's talking shit, bro.
Oh, I'll be over there
bro,
in a sec. That's
you
for
gave
sure.
up 40. This team gave up 40, so I don't want to hear it. But yeah. You know what? Watching your video, again, like I said, like I thought, I was behind you so many times in that video.
Yeah, man. You were right there.
Saying the whole entire time. And I wasn't trying to. I was actually like, you know what, maybe I should try to go. But every single time I'm going around, because I was like, I don't know what to do here. Like, everything is so big. It's like, you know, so, and I'd love to go to the Miami Dolphins one. I sent you a email actually about the deposit thing because I don't want to say what I emailed.
Yeah, of course. I got you. I'll get back to you.
And, yeah. But another thing is, on to the next one, we're going to beat the Buffalo Bills. It's going to be close, but we're going to beat Buffalo.
All right.
Buffalo.
You heard it here from Lissell. We're going to beat Buffalo. Thank you, Lissell, for the super chat, my guy. Much love to you. And Lissell wants me to go over to Dan Mitchell and get after it with him. Get after it with Dan. Should I go do that? He actually texted me, Dan, asking me if I wanted to join his show at 10:30. So I guess that's what's going to happen. I will be joining his show at 10:30. If you guys want to go over to Dan Mitchell's channel, he is previewing the Jets and the Bills game right now. Just put the link in the chat. And it seems like he's talking some ish about it. Is there anybody else that's interested in coming to the Jets-Dolphins game, Week 14, AFC East Roundtable event? It's going to be a lot of fun. Tickets are available. Very limited amount of tickets we have for this event. Very limited amount of tickets. But as you guys know, the breaking news happened this morning, which is the Jets are expected to release Xavier Gibson. So the first big-time disciplinary move from Aaron Glenn is made from Aaron Glenn. All right, that's big. That is big time. All right, that is absolutely massive. I think that is a really good thing here. really good thing that we have this football team go after some disciplinary stuff. All right, let's do it. Oh, man, standing desk time. We've been live for almost 2 hours this morning, man. Love it. Absolutely love it. I'll be right back, folks. Don't you guys go anywhere. I'll be right back, and then we may have to join Dan's stream soon. All right. We are feeling good right now as a Jets fan base, but we'll feel even better if we can beat up on those Buffalo Bills. It's Bills time. It's time we talk about these Buffalo Bills, man. Isn't it? It's time we talk about those Buffalo Bills. And I'm going to be on Dan Mitchell's channel very soon. Let's go. Let's go. Come on. Come on. Dan is talking trash right now about our Jets, and I'm biting at the bit for him to send me the link. I'm going to call him right now. I'm literally going to call him because he's getting me crazy here. Calling him.
Yo, what up?
Send me the link.
It's in Slack, fool.
Ah, it's in Slack. All right, I'll see you in a sec.
Yeah. We'll see you here in a second, man. We'll see you here in a second.
Dan, guys, I'm about to be live on Dan's channel. Make sure you guys come through. All right, he sent me the link. All right. I'm excited for it. I'm excited. We're going to go in there in around 5 minutes. What do you guys think? What should I say to Mr. Dan Mitchell? What should I say to Mr. Dan Mitchell? LaSalle with a $10 super chat. Also, everybody, let's make Richie Twitch affiliated. Follow on Twitch and make party over there as well. Yeah, I don't know how Twitch works. I have no idea how Twitch works. But I am live on Twitch right now. Anybody watching me on Twitch? I think I have one viewer on Twitch. Twitch doesn't make sense to me. I don't really know how Twitch works. I feel like a boomer. But that's really all I know. Okay? All right. We're going to go over to Dan Mitchell's channel in 5 minutes. All right. And LaSalle, thank you so much, man. I appreciate that. I don't really know how Twitch works, but if you guys want to support me on Twitch, I would appreciate it. I would absolutely appreciate it. I think that would be a lot of fun if we can get the Twitch streams rolling. Maybe I should do exclusive Twitch only. I don't know. Maybe. You never know, man. You never know. But Dan Mitchell is basically going through PFF right now and looking at our football team. I hope that he realizes that we are dominant on PFF. I'm going to be over here on Dan Mitchell's channel in like 5 minutes, so make sure you guys go follow me over there. All right? Follow me over to Dan's channel because I want to go let him know that the Jets are coming for him. The Jets are indeed coming for him, man. Because he's talking some mysterious stuff. Drop the beat. You ask, you shall receive, Alexander. What an eventful show this morning. 2 hours live talking about Xavier Gibson getting released. The discipline is there. And like Jets fans, bro, what a morning. What a day it's been for these New York Jets already. We went over a lot of PFF grades. The New York Jets have a lot of interesting things to be excited about. Sauce Gardner, Quinnen Williams are back to all-pro form. Breece Hall is breaking out. Armand Membu dominant in his rookie performance. The Jets offense is ranked number 1 in the NFL after the first game of the season. Can the New York Jets offense stay hot? Will McDonald become a star? Those are the things that we talked about in today's show. Okay? Let me know your thoughts about it. Aaron Glenn's coaching debut is in the books. Justin Fields' debut is in the books. We talked about the biggest positives. We also, of course, talked about the biggest concerns. There's so much that we talked about right here on the channel, and I'm excited to keep it going with you all. Woo! Lascelles, another super chat, my guy. He says, I'm a vet in these Twitch street. I've been streamed there for 4 years. I'll get someone to raid you if you stream on time. My friends are on. Well, Lascelles, you let me know when to stream, and I'll do it. You let me know when, and I will do it. Okay? I'm down, Lascelles. Thank you for the super chat, my guy. I appreciate you. I appreciate that. Let's do it. And by the way, Dan did not send the link. So now I'm waiting for Dan to send me the link to get over to his stream to ground him. All right? But we're playing the beat. Calling him back. I feel bad annoying him. Hey, brother, there's no link in Slack. You just tell me to pop in 10 minutes.
Oh, I told you to pop in 10 minutes. Okay, well, why don't you pop in now?
I'm ready. I'm live right now, and I'm about to bring my audience over to you.
Bring the audience in.
Because I'm hearing that you're talking some trash. Huh?
We're talking a little bit of trash.
Oh.
Jets fans in here. You file them Jets fans in here.
Oh, I'll file the Jets fans in here. That's for sure. I'll see you in a sec. All right, guys, we're going over to Dan Mitchell's YouTube channel. And if you guys don't know who Dan Mitchell is, he is one of the co-founders of Roundtable Sports. He's a Buffalo Bills YouTuber, just like I'm a Jets YouTuber. And I'm about to go over there to preview Jets Bills. Go over to his channel right now because I'm about to join it. I'm about to be a guest on Dan Mitchell's YouTube channel. I just put the link right here in the chat. Make sure you guys go over there and check me out. I'm about to join his stream. I'm about to end it here on this channel, but go to Dan Mitchell's YouTube channel right now. I put the link in the chat because I'm about to ground him a little bit. I'm about to tell him who's coming. The New York Jets are coming. Appreciate the love, guys. Shout out to Sleeper for sponsoring this show. I'll see you on Dan Mitchell's channel right now. Appreciate the love. Appreciate the support. And let's go, Jets.